Okay, so I just have a fun tip that I thought I would share today. I just finished working on a piece that I've probably been working on for, I started it months and months and months and months, probably a year ago. Left it alone for a long time, had other things that I was working on, and eventually I was like, oh, that piece still needs to be worked on, and I need something to do that's easy and half done while it's Christmas break. So I finished this piece, and I actually like how it came out. I like her a lot. I added a more complex nose. Oops, can you see that? So her nose was rather simple, and it was too simple for such a big painting, and it just looked creepy, like she was missing something, like a nose. So I added a nose. Came out cute. I like it. And I have been dreaming about going to Paris. I'd really like to go to Paris next Christmas time, maybe. Or maybe next spring. I don't know. But anyways, these are all collage-y images about Paris, and of course butterflies, because I like butterflies. Anyways, yeah, so I finished it. I added these little thought bubbly type things, like she's dreaming of all this stuff, and I beeswaxed it and got it all finished. And then I thought to myself, you know what? You should hang that up. It's cool. You like it. It's kind of like a visual inspiration for getting yourself to Paris. And then I turned it over. Huh? Not only is it unfinished on the back, which I like to finish them on the back. Not only is it unfinished on the back, but yeah, can't really hang that up so much, right? So my first thing that I would like to share with you is perhaps consider how you will hang your little thingy up, whatever your thingy happens to be, whether it's a small shrine, you know, some soldered thing that we make together, or a painting that you're working on. Perhaps consider how the viewer would like to have that hung. Okay, there. I've said it. So that's it. So what I've done is, even though it's already waxed and finished and everything, I pulled out a piece of Herrmann Natural. My mom's a quilter, and she often has these odd scraps that she can't put to use, but I totally can. So I'm using it to buffer the other side of my painting, and what I'm going to do next is measure where I want my hanger to go, put some pilot holes in place, and then put the little hangy doodads. How's that for a term? Okay, that's it. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I've done is I've gotten out this little ruler thingy that, I'm with the technical terms today. I'm very sorry about that. I think it's a T-square? T-square. T, it's shaped like a T, huh? It squares things up, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so anyways, I'm looking at the back of my piece, and it's like 10 and a half, but it's really like 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's more like 7/8. No, that can't be right. Oh gosh, this is where that math plus artist thing comes in and messes me up. But it's not quite a half, okay? So it's 3/8. Ooh, that's it. 10 and 3/8. 10 and 3/8. 10 and 3/8. Oh God, don't ask me to do the rest of the math on that. But let's call it, for fun, let's call it 10 and a half. Okay, I like 10 and a half. It's nice and round. So about 5 1/4 is where I'm going to make a mark. And I am going to make a mark with the handy dandy pencil that I have right here. Okay. And I'm going to make it a little bit less than 5 1/4 because we know that it was less than 10 and a half. So we're going to call it 5 and a skoshie bit. Huh? Is the middle. And then while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and draw a line. Actually, I'm going to bring it down a little bit because I think that I want it to be a good, you know, maybe 1/3 of the way down the piece so that there's room for wire. And yeah, so I'm going to mark a line going across, and then I'm going to mark a line at, you know, Point on the other side, I'm going to make another mark. And I'm going to take my little T-square and I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to make another mark. These are where I'm going to drill my pilot holes, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It doesn't have to be exact anyways. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and take a little nail, a little finishing nail, a wee little tiny bit of a finishing nail here. My battery's running out. Sorry. See that? Finishing nail, tiny. Okay, quick. I'm going to hammer in a little pilot hole for my screw and pull it back out and do that again. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little, this is called an eye screw. Huh? See, look at that. Look at me improving already. Okay, eye screw. Eye screw into pilot hole. Don't know if you can see it all that well. I'm just trying to use my webcam so I don't have to pull out big guns for this. But basically what you want to do is just twist that into there and push down while you twist it in there. I'm holding it with my pliers so that it doesn't slip and slide all over the place. And just get it in there. Okay, and then the second one, of course. And, you know, the hammering part is why I really recommend that you do this prior to finishing your piece so that you don't end up like cracking wax or any fun and exciting things like that. Okay, this is where we can just get down to the little fingers, right? One last quarter turn, and there you have it, right? There's my two little... You thought I was never going to get there, huh, with all that scoshy bit. But I made it after all. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of wire. I just use the same wire that I mess around with all my different projects that I use for, you know, beading or adding a little decorative bit to anything. And I'm just going to slide it through these holes and then do a real quick little twist like you would if you were doing beading of any kind. Okay? And I'll come back in 1 second and show you. Yeah, okay, so there you have it, right? That'll work. What I'll do at this point is I'll go ahead and finish the back, paint it black, and make sure that the sides are nicely finished and everything. Go ahead and sign it on the back and then hang it on the wall and be inspired by going to Paris in the near future, very near future. I'm going to say this. I will go to Paris by spring 2012. Can't wait. All right, thanks for tuning in and checking out what I'm up to today. And get your craft on. Bye.